I really don't watch sports at all.
So what's your thing?
Strip club, hoes, and po babies, and not they mamas, like the little league football coaches. See, I'm in the projects and in the ghetto that give away the toys, make sure the kids get and don't touch their mama. I ain't like them other niggas. So I can say Deion, because Deion coached in my city before with Prime. Nigga, I know the East Side Falcons used to play, so I know about Deion.
Hey, that ain't respect worthy for you to say, even though.
No, that ain't respect worthy. Because what I saw was, and I ain't really saying Deion, I'm telling black people to fuck Deion. Because what happened, we took our love and our support to Colorado, and we forgot about all these HBCUs that's winning or losing. We ain't said high five them. We don't know one black coach at HBCU.
Okay, now stop. Because, like I said, behind everything that you...
Hey, y'all, it's getting kind of deep. Let me keep playing.
They have some truth. But to that, I would suggest you say in that statement, I ain't going to say, per se, Deion, but look, let's leave that part out.
I'm saying it.
But what we receive would be like, even though Deion Sanders had to make a professional decision to go chase a bag that Jackson State didn't necessarily have, let's not forget about the other HBCU coaches that's out there.
Let me just say, Deion knew they didn't have the bag when he took that on. It was already an agreement that we know we go struggle. He even agreed to give portions of that to that facility. He already knew this. The white folks just came and do what they always do. Come get the and take the attention that he was going to bring to the spotlight on the HBCU. Now this big old light that could have been on these HBCU is now on this one white school that's 92% white.
So, and again, this is Abe with Lucas Media. Hit the like button. Charleston White has had some interesting things to say about Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. As I heard in the audio, he said that Deion wants to go to he ended up grabbing a bag when he could have stayed at HBCU, and now the spotlight is off. Well, to a degree, true. But let's not forget that Deion tried. He tried his hardest. And what we failed to, and what we don't understand is a lot of times Deion was going up against the administration staff. You got to think, you have somebody that put in his own, he took out of his own pocket to build a room, a player's lounge, or player's facility. He took money out of his own pocket because he felt like they was taking their time. Deion brought his sponsorships there. The boys got a new football field. They had some of the best uniforms. Everybody was talking about them. Nobody talked about HBCUs like that before Deion. Now there was I think his name's McCord Maker. Shout out to him. He did commit before Deion took a job. He committed to Howard. And you see after that, nobody else did it. Coach Prime comes there. He brings you a 5-star recruit. Now everybody is wanting to go to HBCUs. Enrollment's up. Players is looking at HBCUs. I'm in the South, so everybody's talking about HBCUs, and that's an option. Well, let's not act like we wasn't seeing stuff. They told the man we only sold half the seats, but yeah, it was sold out stadiums. It was on the news down there. You can do your own research. It was some point they only got two people that was taking tickets during the game, and you couldn't buy them online, so people were standing for hours. Let's just make it. HBCUs don't care about sports. They don't. And the ones who went to HBCUs, let's be honest, they don't. You have players talking about they have old equipment. They don't even be having uniforms. None of that. Power 5 schools and schools of that caliber, yes, they have heavy academics, but they focus as well with sports because they know sports goes hand in hand. Hence, North Carolina. Growing up, I knew about North Carolina because Vince Carter went there, Rasheed Wallace went there, a bunch of different players went there. I had no idea that North Carolina was one of the biggest academic institutions in the world, top ones. However, they know how to work hand in hand. Duke is another one. Stanford, USC, Northwestern. Well, you know, their football team's kind of but I mean, they're decent from time to time. Michigan is one of the most academic schools in the world. But guess what? Football and basketball is just as big. They don't care about stuff like that. And I wish that Charleston White and other people will say that. Deion even said it at the end. If we don't talk about the stuff that if we don't address the elephant in the room, paraphrasing, ain't nothing gonna change. When people go to a University of Georgia, Alabama, the financial aid be right, the rooms be right, everything. When you go to HBCUs, anybody you ever talk to say they play with the financial aid, and that's just like a rite of passage. You're gonna get screwed over somehow, some way. I knew somebody who went to Clark, and basically they screwed her over. She thought she passed or whatever, but then she couldn't. They said she couldn't. Her family was coming down. So then they gave her another test to take, and she couldn't figure it out. It was to the point to where she was willing to give up her body, her and her friend, to give up her body to have somebody help them figure out or help them give the answers to the test, because she felt like they screwed her over. And here's another thing. Y'all let Ed Reed go. Marshall Faulk, y'all didn't want him. You turned down Ray Lewis at Morgan State. Are you kidding me? They don't care, man. And we have to talk about that. And please let me know in the comment section below, because this is stuff that we need to talk about on Lukey's Media as really a community of family. Whether you went to a Power 5 school or mid-major or HBCU, we gotta start addressing the elephant in the room. He tried. His kids was there, like he said. His nephew was there. They was putting out videos on iPhones because they didn't have a budget. And guess what? They started hating on him. They was winning too much. They was too flashy. Deion even said, why are we traveling to these different schools and we're losing money, these Power 5 schools, and we're losing money? We at these bowl games, but we're not making any money. And again, Hugh Jackson was there. They just let him go. Eddie George is still at Tennessee State doing his thing, but they're more laid back kind of personalities. Deion's a more flashy person that has all the lights on him. So people, yes, everybody was hurt. I was hurt when he left. But why didn't the president come out and say nothing? Why didn't the mayor come out and say nothing? Why didn't they say, come on, let's figure it out? Because at the end of the day, these people don't care. We all know what be going on. Come on now. Let's be for real, y'all. But y'all let me know in the comment section below what y'all think about all this.